Okay, if a water tower is located 410 feet from a building, then from a window in the building, it is observed that the angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 42 degrees. The angle of depression is 25 degrees. Let's just stop right there and draw a picture. Before we get all crazy and confused, let's draw a picture. There's the ground. Here's a water tower. I'm a terrible artist. Square water up there. And then it's 410 feet from a building, so there's 410 feet. And we're going to have a building. We don't know how tall it is, and that doesn't really matter. And then it says, it is observed that the angle of elevation to the top of the tower from some window in the building. It doesn't matter where the window is. We're probably tempted to put it at the top, but it honestly doesn't matter. I'm going to pretend like this is a window up at the very top. The angle of elevation is 42 degrees. So that is 42 degrees. Well, that would be 42 degrees compared to the horizontal, which would make a right angle with our water tower. Well, then, the angle of depression, that would be looking down to the bottom of the tower, that's 25 degrees. So that's a 25-degree angle right there. And then it says approximately how tall is the water tower. So we need to know this value right here. But before we're tempted to put an X or something like that on this entire value, keep in mind that we have two separate problems that we need to solve. One other thing to keep in mind, that's 410 feet right there. Same distance as that. Those are the exact same. 410 feet. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get two variables here. We're going to figure out what this distance is. We'll call it X. We need to figure out what this distance is. We can call it whatever you want, and we'll call it Y because that comes next. Okay, we're going to take one triangle at a time. There we go. That top triangle. This is opposite, and this is adjacent. Opposite and adjacent is tangent. So with just the first triangle, we have opposite and adjacent, which will be tangent of 42 degrees, and that is equal to X over 410. So let's just go ahead and figure out what X is before we go any further. Grab our calculator. If you press mode, make sure you are in degrees, not radians, because there might be times you might have to switch back and forth on this. But right now we need to be in degrees. So we are going to quit that, and then we're going to press tangent of 42, multiply it by 410, and we get 369.17. Okay, so we now know what X is. X is 369.17. And that's great, but we still need to find Y. And Y is going to come from the other triangle. It's going to be that one right there. That's opposite. The Y is opposite the angle, and that 410 is adjacent. Opposite adjacent, again, is tangent. So the tangent of 25 degrees is equal to opposite over adjacent. We're going to solve this one almost the exact same way we did the other one. Or the exact same way, just different numbers. So the tangent of 25, and then we're going to multiply it by 410, did it all on my calculator at one time. So Y is equal to 191.19. And just in case you care, that's in feet. And so is that one. So approximately how tall is the water tower? Well, the water tower is going to be that distance plus that distance, and we know what that is. So 369.17 plus 191.19. When we add those two together, 369.17 and 191.19, we get, let's just forget the decimals completely because they said approximately, and their answer, let's put the little approximately equal mark thing there. That means approximately when you have it wavy like that. 560 feet. There we go.